What's up, what's up, what's up? Drifty Future Chippy in the house. Okay, so my title of this, as you read, white men get jealous. Hey, the reason you're jealous, and you get jealous is only one reason. And one reason only is because you were unprepared or you are unprepared. Okay? If you're prepared, you should not ever be jealous of anything because you're already gonna have your goals. You're working towards some. A lot of you've completed, and you would just be more interested in your goals than to be jealous of what other people have. Because just because somebody else is with a fine woman and they're having fun, don't mean you're gonna have fun with that fine woman. Because trust me, they both had to go through a lot of adjusting to get used to each other, and you never know. She might be controlling him, or he might be controlling her. They just might be just together because they can't, hate being alone. Like one day I was in Starbucks and I saw this girl and she wrote this note and, kind of slid it over, because I was standing above her, throwing some stuff away, and she was like, in the note, I just looked and said, I can't stand being alone, so somebody, just imagine somebody get jealous and start talking to her, saw me over there and run over there, what's your name, trying to, CB me out, like, whatever, I don't care, and she might turn around and, because she don't want to be lonely, she might start being verbally abusive to him and make him into some type of a mental slave, and she'll never be alone. But that don't mean he gonna get what he got out, out the relationship. So basically, you young guys too, what you need to do to stop being jealous is you need to start writing your goals down. Write goals down, media goals and future goals, and then you need to write down all the the things you need to do to achieve these goals. Right, which knowledge and things like that, experiences that you lack, and then you just have to go out there and complete those things. You got all kinds of help on YouTube, online. You got different friends, different people, and people will help you if you ask. There's a lot of people out there who will help if you ask. So all I'm just saying is there is absolutely no reason for you to be jealous over some guy or whatever, these guys, especially like on my channel, I get all these haters, calling me all kinds of different colors and monkeys and names that got these, I guess, negative connotations to them, but I was raised stupid, so somebody like walk up and say, hey, you a nigger or something like that. I'm like, well, I don't know what a nigga was, I know what they telling me. But what they telling me, and I'm like, okay, so a nigger is a black person that's stupid. Okay, well, or I won't say that. That's not right, because white people say, it's just a stupid, ignorant person, So, but I'm not stupid and I'm not ignorant. Well, I'm not just world's greatest, smartest man. But people comment, I'm like, okay, you're an ape. I'm like, okay, then what are you doing talking to me? All kinds of stuff. So anyway, don't be jealous about a lot of things. Just get your stuff together and things like that. Another thing I want to talk about women is when you meet these women, you have to give them the third degree. I was on YouTube. I'm not YouTube, on Facebook, and Sam Tikios and Tikios. I call him Tikios. He said Tycho Sam or something like that. I forgot exactly how to pronounce his name. But anyway, I think it's Tikios Sam, and he. Somebody put a blog, I don't know if it was him or somebody else, about some guy calling some Japanese lady, he's Japanese, said, let's meet at a family restaurant. He was serious, she was joking, and then he wrote back saying, oh, okay, I guess it's not going to work, and then that's it, and so everybody made their comments and stuff. So everybody was like, well, you got to be this kind of guy and this, and I'm like, man, listen. And then Tikyo wrote something like, Rough Duck Issue. When we met in Kyoto, he wrote Rough Duck Issue. Went to, I met him in Kyoto, and we went to this high-brand my mind is slipping. Department store. And I told him to look around. I said, look, everybody in here got money, but everybody's not happy, And he wrote that. Anyway, everybody else started writing, to the, advice. And I said, well, if you really, 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 really want to get down to the business of talking to a girl, what I do, the first thing I do is ask a woman, hey, how are you when you're angry? And she got 3 answers that she can say. She can say, I don't know, and that means leave her alone. Okay, she can say, why you asking that? And then I'll tell her, because I want to know. And then you get another girl and she'll say, well, I don't get angry. And bam, that's the one that I would like, I'll talk to. Because you don't want a woman who gets angry. Okay, because when they get, some people, they get angry and they just let their emotions go. And when people get angry, it's just another form of, I can understand if it's corrective criticism and stuff like that. But if you just get angry and let your emotions go because you're stressed out and you get into a fight, you hurt somebody just because you're stressed out, those type of people need to be alone. Okay, and they need some help, and they need some instructions telling them, hey, when you stress, you go exercise. Okay, you go exercise or go do something to get rid of that energy. But and I said that, and then I said the second question was, okay, and then if she does say, yeah, I don't know, then really the best thing you do is to leave them alone. But sometimes you want to give a person a chance. So then my second question would be, well, what can you do for me? And that's it. So if I'm being real nice mood, I walk up to the girl and say, hey, how are you when you get angry? And if she say, why are you asking me that? Then I say, okay, then what can you do for me? That's it. And if a woman cannot answer those two questions at that time, you need to leave her alone at that time. Maybe when she matures or whatever, try it again. Because when you start messing with these women, and if they are can't answer those questions, because every question you can answer, there are positive answers and correct answers for almost every answer there is, then back off and leave them alone. Okay, and that's it. Just back off and leave them alone, and that's what I'll do. Okay, so anyway, I'm talking a little bit too long. I don't want to. So why are men jealous? Basically, it's because you just are more than likely you're unprepared or not prepared properly or something like that. Okay, my mind is whatever. And that's it. Once you get your stuff organized and things like that, then you won't be jealous, because you'll be on the mission, and your mission shouldn't get derailed because of some beautiful girl that some guy is with and you're not with her. There are a lot of beautiful women, especially like a lot of these women out here in Japan. A lot of them are beautiful, but a lot of them wear makeup. When they take it off, it's a whole different story. And it doesn't even matter, the makeup or not. Beautiful people from the inside and things like that, and then even their actions. So why are men jealous? If you're always walking around and you envious other people and things like that, maybe you might want to, think about what I said. Are you organized? Are you prepared? Because life, I said this before, I forgot exactly how I said, but life is existing is a long life struggle. Living is a long life hustle. And you gotta stay on your game. You just gotta stay on it every day and every day. And you don't have time to be worrying about some other guy's beautiful woman that you don't know anything about. You haven't even spoken to her. You got more important things to do, like your homework, like getting on the net, like going home and talking to your own girl, or you're hanging out with your buddies, and you guys talking about some business ideas, because it's all about getting this money. It's like I was talking to this one older Japanese man when I was here about maybe, I think 12 years ago when I first moved to the WAC, and it was like this. Dude was like sitting there and we eat sushi, and I just straight up asked him, I said, excuse me? He said, yep. I said, what do you do every day? He said, all I do is think about money and sex. And I was like, huh? He said, yep, that's it. That's all I used to do. And he said, in that order. And I was like, wow. So in that order. So I guess he think about his money and sex, you break it down. He gotta have the skills, the jobs, the means to get that money, spending, buying things to make him feel comfortable. And because the sushi shop we ate was eating at was not was not cheap, and he had to do that stuff. So hey, all I'm saying is that try it. You get jealous, just stop and say, hey, you know, because once you learn to control that jealousy, man, you look around. I'm telling you, you'll laugh at a lot of these a lot of things. You'll just laugh at you like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to want that. And that's it. But anyway, I'm out.